Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. If you're new here, hi, my name is Jessie. I film motherhood, lifestyle, and currently pregnancy related content. Today I'm filming my second trimester recap, which for me is gonna be weeks 13 to 28. I kept reading things that were saying like second trimester ends at 26 weeks. Other things were saying 28 weeks. So I just decided to wait until I was 28 weeks to go ahead and film this video. I have my notebook here with all my little notes that I've taken along the way, just to like look at real quick to remind me of everything that happened, because pregnancy brain is real and I remember absolutely nothing. So my second trimester was pretty uneventful for the most part as far as like symptoms and how I was feeling goes. So I really don't have a lot of notes to share, especially symptom wise, because the only symptoms I've been experiencing is that my stomach is getting huge and the baby's moving a lot. And that's like pretty much it, other than a couple things I'm gonna mention from like earlier on in my second trimester. So I'm gonna start out by talking about weeks 13 to 15. That's when I really stopped feeling nauseous. This pregnancy compared to my first has been extremely easy. My first one, I was sick pretty much my entire pregnancy, but that first trimester, I lost like 30 pounds. This time around, that was not the case. I was pretty nauseous at the beginning, but for the most part, it was fine. You know, obviously I had food aversions and smells that would upset my stomach, but really weeks 13 to 15, that pretty much went completely away, besides my one food aversion, which unfortunately is pizza. I cannot eat it. I think it's mostly just like the red sauce and the cheese for whatever reason. The mix of the two especially is just not a good combo. So maybe if I had like a no cheese, no red sauce pizza, it would be fine. But yeah, unfortunately, I have not been able to eat pizza this entire pregnancy. I've also experienced some pretty bad SI joint pain. It's like in my back, like my hip area, and it will like stop me in my tracks type of pain. Not like a shooting sudden pain, but like a soreness, and then like I'll go sit down for a couple minutes, and then when I go to stand up, it's like I physically cannot. Like something is locked or stuck, and it's just extremely painful. I've had days where I like needed help getting on and off the toilet. That's like TMI. SI joint pain has been pretty rough. More so towards the start of my second trimester. Recently, after like we moved from Maryland to Colorado, that definitely has gotten a lot better. I don't know if it's because I'm way more active here than I was when I was in Maryland, but that's something that has improved, but that got really, really bad from like 13 to 15 weeks, and then went a little bit into like the 20-week mark. I got the NIPT testing done around 14 or 15 weeks, I think, and then we had the gender reveal for baby girl. I'm really, really glad that we got the NIPT testing, because when I was 20 weeks, we ended up moving from Maryland to Colorado, and I have still yet to have my anatomy scan done, and I'm at the end going into, actually I'm in my third trimester now, so I still have not had my anatomy scan done. That is going to actually be happening this coming week, so make sure you hit the notification bell so that you get reminded about when that video comes out. Weeks 15 to 20 were extremely uneventful. I had my very last doctor's appointment in Maryland. I was supposed to have my anatomy scan the following week in Maryland, but ended up having to obviously reschedule that because we were not going to be there. We also felt the baby kicking from the outside for the first time around 18 weeks. I don't know what the first time I felt her like myself was. I'm gonna say around like 14 or 15 weeks. I felt like little flutters, but I couldn't really like 100% make out what was happening. But at 18 weeks, me and Josh both were able to feel her kick for the first time. Again, at week 20, we moved to Colorado, and my mood swings around this time started to get extremely bad. I wasn't like extremely angry or anything like I was with my pregnancy with Olivia, but I was very emotional, and it was pretty easy to make me cry around that time, and it still is, but my mood swings are nowhere near as bad as they were around then. Week 25, we decided on baby girl's name. We decided we were gonna name her baby Delilah or baby Lila, and that like is when we were 100% certain. Obviously we had been thinking about the name for like weeks before that, but we were 100% sure around 25 weeks, and we announced her name. Then weeks 26 to 28, which is these last couple weeks for me, I actually started on her nursery. So her nursery is starting to come together really nicely. I have my baby registry out there, so I'm still like, we're not really sure if we're gonna have an actual baby shower just because we're so far away from family. My family lives in Florida and Josh's family lives in Georgia. It's starting to come together, but obviously like the bigger things are not in her room yet, but we did paint her room. We've hung some decorations. We've gotten some baby clothes, and it's starting to like look like a baby's room, which I'm so excited for and really looking forward to sharing with all of you. I also had an ER visit at 26 weeks because I had some spotting, which was concerning, and I was having some contractions around that time too. We're not sure if they were, you know, just Braxton Hicks and it just happened to be like at the same time as the spotting, but we were a little scared that I was going into preterm labor. Luckily that was not the case, and I just needed to be on some antibiotics for a little bit. And then a couple days later, I had my first in-person appointment in Colorado with midwives. So I've switched from physician care to midwife care now, which I'm really excited for because I get to experience, potentially, if all goes to plan, a water birth. And I'm really looking forward to that. I'll still be in a hospital setting, like I'm still giving birth in the hospital, but being under the midwifery care with the hospital, I'm able to have a water birth, which is something I'm looking forward to for sure. And then during that doctor's visit, I also had my gestational diabetes test, which I do not have gestational diabetes, woo! So everything is looking great with baby girl. Like I said earlier, we're gonna have our official anatomy scan this coming week. I'll be 29 weeks when I get gosh, I can't talk. The anatomy scan done. I'll be 29 weeks, which is such a long time. Like I was supposed to have it at 20 weeks and I'm 29 weeks and I still haven't had it. But what's important is that baby girl is doing well. She's moving a lot. And when I went into the ER, they did an ultrasound to check on the placenta. So we know the placenta isn't covering my cervix or anything. So as far as we know, everything is going perfectly so far with the pregnancy. How many times can I repeat one word? Gosh. That is really it for my second trimester update from weeks 13 to 28. So I just wanted to end this video, I guess, by showing you the bump. So I cannot wait to meet her. It's definitely getting real. My stomach is feeling huge and very tight and uncomfortable, and it's hard to breathe at night. You got something in your backpack? Wow.
I got something in my purse.
Yeah. But we are so excited to meet this baby. Yeah, and welcome her into the world. And with that being said, I think I'm gonna go ahead and end this video here. So if you enjoyed watching, please make sure you give it a thumbs up, comment down below, subscribe to our channel if you have not already.
There's some toys.
Yeah, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.